Warren Buffett is bullish on bank stocks. According to Buffett, they're a business, I understand, and I like the price at which they're selling relative to their future prospects. Buffett has been bullish on bank stocks and holds large positions in Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, Bank of New York Mellon, and PNC Financial. So let's take a look at Bank of America and make some money. Bank of America is in the financial sector, and so far this year, shares have seen a decent price advance. The stock currently pays a dividend of 15 cents per share, and the company has a dividend yield of about 2.2%. In comparison, the bank's major regional industries yield is just over 3%, while the S&P 500 yield is just under 2%. So Bank of America falls somewhere in the middle there. Looking at dividend growth, the company's current annualized dividend of 60 cents per share is up 11.1% from last year. In the past 5-year period, Bank of America has increased its dividend 4 times on a year-over-year basis for an average annual increase of about 55%. Any future dividend growth will depend upon both earnings growth and the company's payout ratio. Bank of America's current payout ratio is about 23%, meaning it paid out 23% of its trailing 12-month earnings per share as a dividend. Looking at the fiscal year, Bank of America expects solid earnings growth. The consensus estimate for 2019 is about $2.87 per share, with earnings expected to increase nearly 10% from the year ago period. So let's go to our charts and take a look at Bank of America. We're looking at a 20-year price chart on Bank of America Corporation, and the symbol is BAC. And for disclosure purposes, I do not hold any shares of Bank of America at this time. Now, simply looking at the price chart, since the top there in about late 2016, it's run down here to the bottom in 2019 and has moved steadily with a bit of roller coaster ride up to the current price at $27.18. Now, just simply looking at the price chart on a traditional technical basis, well, perhaps from Business Investors Daily, we see a nice cup and handle. It's not the perfect cup and handle, but definitely has a consolidation phase. Now the run up to this point here, and now we have the handle forming there. So in my mind, that's a nice cup and handle, not perfect, but it still looks good. Now, looking at our charts, when we take a look at the MACD, we see somewhat similar circumstance there with the bottom here, and then the run up to the current level, which has been relatively decent over the last several years or so. Bottomed here temporarily in the 2016 timeframe, and then hit the top there in early 2018. It's been coming down, but that move on the way down is relatively shallow and not all that significant. And that's why you see that handle moving from this top here down here, that the price movement hasn't really been all that negative. So that is a positive characteristic in my mind. We're not quite at the bottom yet. Doesn't seem to be setting up a bottom in the MACD, but we go to here in the MACD histogram, and you can see that there is an attempt here with the last several months in a bottoming process. We don't see that here with the price rate of change, and this is going to be one of my favorite indicators on this stock. I'm going to wait for this to show a little bit better of a bottom, but the fact that everything is occurring here near this zero line going all the way back to 2010 tells me that based on this history, the bottoming process probably has begun. Looking here at the relative strength index at 46.44, we can see that that process probably has begun with that dip here in late 2018. We're up near that midline or 50 line, and I think we're going to get some sawtoothing around there. So in my mind, it is setting up a bottoming process, not unlike 2015 to 2016. Moving on down here into the stochastics, I think the same thing. This was again the bottoming process in 2015 to 2016, and I think we've begun that actually at a slightly higher level above that midline or 50 line, which is an improvement and a positive characteristic in my opinion. Humble opinion it is. Into volume. Volume continues to decline slightly. That's not a huge concern. It's not that favorable of a characteristic, but it's not going to throw up any red flags for me. Again, here into the Williams, definitely, in my opinion, a bottom there. This is the bottoming process in 2015, 2016. The Williams has come down here to this midline at the negative 50 mark. Not sure if it's going to continue down. Most likely it would continue a little bit further given the current circumstances in the market, but I don't think it's going to touch that negative 80 mark. I think it's going to start doing a little bit of sawtoothing here as part of a bottoming process in this area. Going back on up to the price chart. Overall, I like the characteristics from a cup and handle as well as the oscillators. So in my mind, this is definitely something that I'd want to take a look at. Bank of America is a premier bank, one of the strongest out there. But as usual, please conduct your fundamental analysis. So for today, that's ChewDog Charts. Thank you.